Sup peeps, and welcome to back to another reaction to another Giguk video. This one's essentially anime fans versus manga readers, and considering the fact that I've been on both sides of the fence, and even when I was watching tons of anime, I was still reading One Piece, Naruto, Fairy Tail every single week when it was released, through the scanlations way back from 2006 right through to 2012. I'm way behind with One Piece at the moment. I'm on the Dressrosa arc still. I know it's way further than that now. I'm about chapter 821 or something like that. I need to get back to reading it. I finished Naruto around about the time that Naruto actually finished. I finished Fairy Tail when that finished. Yeah, and there were several. I was reading Bleach for a little while as well, and I was reading other manga, reading quite a few manga that were completed as well at the time. But yeah, anyways, if you... I just realised I'm not wearing the gloves. Oh well. It is quite hot today. Anyways, as I was saying, if you're new there and you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. If you like the video, smash the thumbs up. If you dislike, smash that thumbs down. But if you smash them down, drop a comment down below and tell me why you disliked it so I can improve. I've got a GoFundMe, the link will be in the description down below. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could please donate. Any will help me grow this channel exponentially, please, and thank you. With that being said, let's see what Gaunt's got to say about anime fans versus manga readers. Now, anime has got its place, and I love my anime, but manga tends to be more detailed, way more ahead, and some anime, for some reason, I found, like, it'll be like one chapter for one episode, and you could read that chapter, like, say a 20-page chapter, you could read it in the space of, 10 minutes? Whereas the episode would go on for 20 minutes. So you could read 2 chapters in the space of one episode, and they could fit more than that into one episode. I mean, and then you've got Hellsing Ultimate, for example. Hellsing Ultimate, I've read all the manga. I haven't actually watched all the OVAs. I've watched the original anime series, and we don't talk about that. But like Hellsing Ultimate, it's like 40 to 60 minute episodes, the OVAs, and it's just one volume per episode, which kind of makes more sense. Like, even though I haven't watched all of the OVAs, I do kind of prefer my OVA series over my anime series these days. But let's see what Gaunt's got to say about anime watchers versus manga readers. Let's go.
One of the longest running feuds known to man is that between the manga reader and the anime fan. For decades, the two factions have looked for a way to coexist in peace, but thus far, all negotiation efforts have been rendered useless, as neither has been able to find a solution for the other side's problem. Anime fans' biggest problem with manga readers is that they just want to be left alone to enjoy a show in peace without being spoiled or judged for enjoying it in their medium of choice. And manga readers' biggest problem with anime fans is that they exist. The earliest documented instance of this feud goes all the way back to 44 BC, during the assassination of Julius Caesar. From what we know of history, Caesar was assassinated by a group of up to 60 conspirators, where he put up a valiant fight until he saw one of his closest friends, Brutus, was one of the assassins. Stricken with grief, utterly aghast
Where is this going,
friend he treated like his own son betraying him, dying in despair,
Where is this
Caesar
going?
uttered the famous phrase, "You too, child?" And then Brutus replied, "You would have known this was coming if you read the manga." Today we will be studying this conflict, breaking down the reason this divide exists, so one day we will hopefully be able to see
as an AMV maker, oftentimes I would read a manga and then download the anime episodes just so I could make AMVs out of the anime
fans hold
rather
on to this
than watch
notion
it.
that manga readers have this kind of superiority complex and think they're better in every way. And this might actually be a misunderstanding, because on the other side, contrary to popular belief, according to manga readers, they don't think they are superior to anime fans at all. They know they are. And to get to the root of this reasoning, we first need to understand how both factions operate internally. If we look at the anime fans, they can be split up into groups consisting of shonen fans, mecha fans, idol fans, seasonal goers, moe lovers, casuals, hardcore, elitists, cosplayers, memers, sakuga enthusiasts, animators, voice actors, and that one person who's only seen Dragon Ball Z. And on the flip side, manga readers consist of people who watched an anime then read ahead in the manga, and people who watched an anime then read ahead in the manga. This gives what manga readers deem to be a kind of superpower that gives them the ability to see
In a
the
way,
future,
yes, for
enabling them
some.
to act as a sort of prophet, always knowing what will come next
like,
when the anime fan won't. They
knowing an
call
anime
this
is coming
holy
out,
ability
but going to read the manga
foresight,
first.
while anime fans call it being an impatient prick. And this is where the root of the issue lies. Manga readers just want to be able to discuss the latest developments of a story openly, and share their excitement of the newest chapters, but of course if they do so, will face backlash from anime fans who have not caught up as far as them. Through this, they've come to master this secret technique called spoiling in plain sight. See, in this current era there is a certain etiquette when it comes to spoiling. People can be seen as assholes if they are just straight up posting spoilers, especially on their social media, but manga readers have found a way around this. The trick is to only leave cryptic messages that merely hint at future events, but making sure the hints are subtle enough that they can only be deciphered by people who read the manga. And also people who are watching the anime, people who aren't watching the anime, people who don't even know what anime is, and pretty much anyone who has a higher mental capacity than a crippled ape suffering from Alzheimer's. And thus, by spoiling nothing, they are able to spoil absolutely everything. Hence, spoiling in plain sight. Let's look at a case study of how this is done.
Let's just pause this for a second. Oh god, I'm running out of space again. But right. One of my favourite things about being on anime forums, because like, screw social media can just do one, but was like waiting for the next chapter to come out, say One Piece or Naruto, being on like Arlong Park or Naruto fans, and like there'd be the spoiler leak thread where they'd be showing like little bits of leaks and spoilers for the next chapter, and you know, trying to piece together what's going on. Like the title would come out, or like a little synopsis of what's going on in the chapter would come out, and like some images would come out, or the cover picture would come out, and then like the raws would come out. And how I'd even read the raws, well, look at the raws, because I can't read Japanese yet, but I'd look at the raws and then wait like a couple of days for the scanlation to come out, and then read the scanlation. Even though like I've seen the artwork, like I'd enjoy the art, and then I enjoyed the dialogue, narration, and story after, because that was a great thing about being on anime forums back in the day, was being able to see the spoilers, look at the raws, and then read the scanlation. Like it was like a 3-part way of being like up to date with it. You can't do that with anime. Anyways.
What is it? Oh, nothing. I just really like that character, man. Oh, you like that one? Oh, okay. Why are you saying it like that? Oh, no reason. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you or anything. Just don't get too attached. Or do. It's your choice. It's an out of context image telling you how foolish you are. You know I'm not a fucking idiot, right? Like, if he's not dead now, I know something bad is gonna happen. Here's an out of context gif showing someone crying when I think of that character. Great, now I know he's actually... Well, you're overreacting. I mean, there's no need to lose your head, if you know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know what that could possibly mean. Can you just stop? You're pissing me off, and I don't want to say something that could hurt you.
Yeah, don't be one of those manga readers that does that.
You could say that could possibly hurt.
If I know...
You take that back, you little piece of shit! This is a peculiar phenomenon because...
If I know someone's watching the anime but hasn't read the manga, I will not spoil it to them.
Anime fan, we can see them start to disregard anything the anime fan may have to say. Oh, you have a theory of what will happen next? Oh, that's cute.
That's another thing about being a manga fan, is being on the forums and like being able to theorize what's going to happen later.
See, in order to have a fully formed opinion, you need to know all the available information of the series.
That t-shirt angers me.
Thus, manga readers won't listen to the opinion of anime fans until the anime has caught up to the manga. However, this is a catch-22, as the manga will always be ahead of the anime. Therefore, the conclusion we can draw is that anime fans just shouldn't have opinions. This effect is seen in full force when the discussion comes down to which medium is the superior way to consume a series. While anime fans are able to consume a show as a passive act, manga readers are stuck in a constant state of spot the difference, whereby they will make a mental checklist of every little scene cut, every piece of dialogue that is different, and this can hinder their opinion.
That's if you bother to watch the anime. Half the time when I read the manga,
have a subconscious expectation of how the anime will play out, and the
half the time I can't be bothered to watch the anime if I'm reading the manga. manga.
not sounding as dramatic as it did
sorry,
in their
but,
head,
like...
to the anime not using the exact track they had searched up on YouTube to play when they were reading the scene in the manga.
Oh, I do that.
This has led to the famous phrase, "the manga was better," a winning statement
I
that can
love
be used in any and all
making
situations
playlists and
to
listening
trump
to
any
music
opinion
while
that may be
reading
said about a
manga.
franchise,
Like,
and is the closest thing the anime and manga community have to a real-life reverse Uno card. Well, you know, I thought the anime was good when I watched it. The manga was better. Look, I just prefer having movements, color, voice acting, music, and I didn't have a problem with how it was handled. The manga was better. I mean, this was an anime original show, and it didn't even have a manga. The manga was better, which begs the question, was the manga actually better? Well, even for the most stubborn of anime
Usually,
fans,
yes.
it is impossible to deny that manga has a lot of examples with many advantages. Currently, reading the One Piece manga is the only viable way for newcomers to 100% speedrun the series. Oftentimes, the manga continues the story far beyond what the anime can, and there are a few series that are universally agreed that should only be consumed in manga form, like Tokyo Ghoul, for example. People swear by the Tokyo Ghoul manga, and for a pretty obvious reason. That's right. The manga's sex scene was way more detailed. Oh, and the anime completely changed everything, but whatever. This concludes all the available information that could be found at this moment. It should be noted that it is rumoured that this type of manga reader is simply the vocal minority, and that most people actually enjoy both anime and manga, and there may be even some manga readers who actually read manga that don't even have a corresponding anime adaptation. But
666 Satan,
impossible to
one of my favourite manga, and it does not have an anime.
Conflict scene in a public setting. Until then, anime fans will continue wondering why another group of people would want to look down on them for just enjoying a show in their medium of choice, who will then continue turning around and laughing at anyone who decides to watch dubbed anime. While we did not find a solution to how to stop the ongoing feud
subs
between
are better
the two
than
sides,
dubs.
we can still hope that one day the two factions may be able to find some common ground they finally agree on. So I guess that's it. There's just nothing we can agree on. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here!
Just go! Leave!
Why are you here?
Neither of us like you.
Fuck off!
Leave!
What an arsehole, right? I know, right?
So have I.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you again.
But yeah, no, he basically went over pretty much the same points that I was going over at the beginning of this video and throughout the video. I definitely agree with the majority of what he's saying. But just don't be that manga reader that spoils it for the anime fans. Like, just don't do that. If you want to discuss theories and up-to-date stuff, go find a group on Facebook or an anime forum based around the anime and discuss it with people that are also up-to-date. Like, I'm behind with One Piece, but it doesn't mean that I'm still on Dressrosa, but I have stayed away from the community in the meantime so I don't get spoiled. You know, it's as simple as that. It's easy to do. Just don't be one of them. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, smash the thumbs up. If you dislike it, smash the thumbs down. But drop a comment down below. Let me know why you disliked it. I always want to improve. I've got a GoFundMe. The link's in the description down below. And yeah, drop a comment. Let me know. Are you an anime watcher or a manga reader or both? What's your preferences? Let me know. With that being said, peace out and namaste, peeps.